Hello and welcome to Hero Life. My name is Paulie and this is Dan. Today we're going to be talking about training capacity and training frequency. So Dan, I had a meeting with a client who we brought on board, a dad who was just so keen to he was frothing at the mouth, ready to go because he wanted to transform his life and he wanted to just do it quick, fast, and with full bravado. And he wanted to do everything and more of it. And it was a really interesting conversation because when you enter into this relationship with yourself, when you've made that decision that you want to take action with your body, it's almost like you're bigger than what your body physically is. And it reminded me that he was just ready to go, go, go. And my experience within that conversation is I needed to pull him back a little bit because generally speaking, if you're going to go really, really hard when your body is not ready for it, you're either A, going to run out of steam because you've just gone too hard too early, or B, you're going to get injured. And, so many people ask me, should I be just like absolutely leaving nothing on the table, going absolutely nuts every time I train? And for me, the answer is a very clear no, because there's no longevity in that. If we're dads, we're going to be aging to a certain degree, which doesn't mean that we're, disabled. It just means that uh, we need to be careful about our and managing our loads. And the number one concern for me as your strength and conditioning coach is consistency, turning up every day in some form to be able to contribute to yourself and your body. Do you have any thoughts or insights there, Dan?
Well, I can definitely echo what you've shared. I think for us, our mantra is consistency is everything. And if you're doing that, then the body just naturally just learns how to grow and develop and just continue on. And you feel confident that you can go a bit harder, go a bit faster, a bit more intensity, and just have that trust in the body. I think people initially come to us and they've lost trust in their body. And so to gain that trust back, it's all about starting really slowly, doing the things that are achievable in body and in mind, and then developing as we go along because we evolve and we adapt really quickly, especially if we're consistent. So if we're just constantly showing up, the gains will come and it just comes, sometimes quickly and sometimes slowly, but just trusting that it will come is the greatest way just to continue showing up. And we all know when we just go hard for a couple of weeks and then we don't do anything for a couple of months, it's always so hard to get going again. So why not just stay consistent so you never have to go back to that point of having to start again? So it's just small movements, small habits, and doing it on a consistent basis, and you just set yourself up to win.
It's the cumulative, it's the compound effect of turning up every single day. And you're absolutely spot on. People that start with this bravado and just go absolutely nuts when they start, they're continuously starting again because they're either injured themselves or they get sore or they're like, oh, this is like painful. Why would I do this to myself all the time? And they go 1 week on, a month off, then they start again. And because of the month off, they start again with that 1 week and they have the same effects that they had that first week that they started. So these DOMs, the fact that your body isn't conditioned to training on a regular basis will continuously rear its ugly head. So what we've found is the most beneficial and the magic pill really is to be able to build up slowly in a consumable fashion that's going to be something that is just achievable on a daily basis. And what you'll notice is before any time in 6 months, you're almost hitting athlete status. And I talk about that with our dads all the time. If they've gone through 2 or 3 programs with us, they'll be like, oh, now we're at this stage, what do we do yet? I'm like, mate, you don't realize it, but you're an athlete now. You couldn't touch your knees 6 months ago. Now you are an absolute athlete, and it just takes these small steps that over a period of time move mountains.
I mean, and there's always somewhere to go. So there's never a glass ceiling, and having coaches by your side means that you don't have to go through the journey alone. There's always going to be someone there just guiding you and helping you develop to, achieve the things that you want to achieve. So yeah, hopefully this helps just to set the kind of foundation about what is most important in building a great training rhythm. And for us, it just comes down to consistency.
Sure does. And if you need assistance and guidance in creating a system to be able to move yourself from point A to point B, jump on a phone call with Dan or myself. We'd love to talk you through some really, really simple, achievable paths that you can take today to be able to start that journey.
Awesome. Can't wait to hear from you. Thanks,
Thanks,
Paul.
Dan. Thanks, guys.